Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Glad to see you guys again. I am back from vacation. It was very eventful. Got to take a little break, but we're right back to it, bro. I've been playing a lot of college football 26. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I'm gonna specifically be talking about Road to Glory. Dynasty. Dynasty is cool. Not bad. Not much has changed, but I do like how they made it, a bit more freedom, but also a little bit more restrictive in how you choose to. Like, they really want you to commit to a coach, like, or motivator, recruiter, that kind of stuff. So, Dynasty's cool. I played a couple Road to the College Football Playoff games. I'm not a fan of everybody picking LSU. That's not really a fault of, like, them, but it's like, come on, man. Where's the variety? You guys pick nothing but LSU. You guys are. Dude, why is it every time I play Road to the College Football Playoff, I see LSU? Bro, anytime now I see anybody play LSU, I'm just going to call them scared, bro. Because these dudes don't pick any other team. You're scared. Like, unless you're actually from Louisiana, you cannot pick LSU. Stop. Got dudes in Utah picking LSU. Bro, pick your team. But that's whatever. Ultimate Team, I don't play Ultimate Team guard. But I want to keep this strictly Road to Glory. Because I've always loved Road to Glory. I've always wanted it to be good. And I'm going to be honest, College Football 26 Road to Glory is a baby step. It's not the big step I wanted them to take. It's a baby step. Here's my first problem already off the rip. The fact that we didn't get any new positions is absolutely criminal. I guess it's mainly because of like Madden that we didn't get any new positions, so I guess that checks out. But still, that's stupid, bro. Still, if that is because of EA developers like the Madden and all that, that's even more stupid to me. Because why are we not adding new positions? We didn't have the same quarterback, running back, receiver combo for years. I think they added corner and linebacker a couple, I think like last year or the year before in like Madden, whatever. Like, dude, we done had these positions for years. When are we going to have a new position, bro? Tight end, safety, defensive lineman, something different. It can't just be the same position over and over. Like, yes, these are the main positions. I get it. But come on, man. Even in the older Maddens, in the older college football, quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, defense, defensive lineman, defensive tackle, middle linebacker, left and right outside linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Corner, free safety, strong safety. Now they're just congesting it all into one position. But anyways, I'm just going to quickly go over the archetypes because truth be told, I think most of these are dang near the same build. So starting with quarterback, the only difference I see in these builds is a pocket passer. Because the pocket passer, exactly what it is. This build doesn't need to run. It can run. It does have some decent quickness. But that's not the main point of this build. The main point of this build is supposed to stay in the pocket. If it needs to, it can. But that's not its main purpose. Okay? So you know what you're expecting out of a pocket passer quarterback. That makes perfect sense. But now here's where this stuff is just gets stupid. So there's a dual threat quarterback. Now, you would think with a dual threat quarterback, this quarterback can run and can also pass. But here's the problem. What is different from a dual threat quarterback to a pure runner quarterback? A dual threat quarterback, yeah, it can throw, but and this is what I'm saying, bro. The dual threat has the same power as a pure runner quarterback. Bro, they have dang near the same attributes. Like same accuracy, same power, same IQ, same elusiveness. The only difference I see here is that actually no, they're pretty much the same build. It's the same build. They have the exact same thing. The only other difference is like the pure runner starts with a bit more quickness than a regular. And by the way, that's stupid. Why does a pure runner have about the same quickness as a pocket passer quarterback? Like, yes, it doesn't start off, obviously. Pocket passer starts off slower, but it still caps out to the same speed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense to me. They all cap out at the same quickness. One starts off slower, but other than that, what's the difference? There is no difference, exactly. Then on top of that, the backfield creator, which is the fastest out of all of them, has the least amount of power. What are we... Like, come on, man. I just don't understand the difference. And then on top of that, too, most of these have the same badges. Bro, they pretty much all play dang near the same way. Yes, their physical abilities are different, but in terms of the build itself, there really is no difference. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, one is going to start off slower than the other, but other than that, what's different? Like, I'm guessing I'm seeing like a pocket passer, like a Tom Brady, dual threat, Josh Allen, backfield creator like a Russell Wilson, and then pure runner Lamar Jackson. Like, no, get to the running backs, dude. I'm about tired of the quarterback. This might end up being a longer video than I thought. Okay, I got to speed this up. But, like, man, look at the running back builds, bro. First off, already off rip, I already see the first issue. Why is there a build called a north-south blocker running back build? What sense does this make? Who wants to make a running back build that has blocker in it? And yes, it's not necessarily just a blocking, okay? I know that. It's mainly like the secure running back, you know what I'm saying, that takes big hits and protects the ball and all that. That's basically what it is. But my thing is, this is dang near no different than a contact-seeking running back. When you make a contact-seeker running back, you're taking the big hits. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference from this to the north-south blocking running back? They play dang near the same way. There's almost no point in that at all. Then I'm looking at the elusive bruiser. Yeah, elusive bruiser is great. Probably the best running back build I see on here. Because for some reason, like, why does a elusive bruiser have about the same route running as a north-south receiver? The receiver's supposed to be better. You know what I'm, like, this is stupid. Yeah, like I say, I know they start off different with like different attributes and the different current stuff and all that, but they play dang near the same way. There's almost no difference. And then the wide receiver, oh man, this is the most egregious offender. Look at the speedster receiver and tell me, what's the difference from the speedster receiver to an elusive route runner? What's the difference? They basically play dang near the same way. Yeah, one has shifty, but other than that, what's the difference? Heck, if you look at it, bro, they got dang near the same badges. Two of them has sidestep. Actually, they got 3 badges. They have double dip, sidestep, and recoup. So they basically play the same way. One does have more elusiveness than the other, which elusiveness really doesn't even matter in this game. There's no spectacular catching stat. So that's another stupid thing. So physical route runners are garbage. Contested specialists are garbage. Like gritty possession, I mean, that's basically a possession catch receiver. And then the gadget receiver, this is the worst. Gadget receiver is the worst receiver position in this game. I'm going to tell you guys why. As someone who's made a gadget receiver, like, yes, you get to throw the ball, but first off, you can't even upgrade your throwing on this build. So you're not ever going to upgrade the dot badge. You're never going to be able to upgrade that. I don't know why they did that. Then on top of it, you have to sit there and find the team that runs that kind of playbook. And yes, you can just change the playbook. But remember, you're going to be starting off at the bottom of the list, assumingly, right? So you're going to have to earn your coach trust to even get up to that position to even call your own plays. So gadget receiver is basically dang near going to be no different than making a speedster receiver at the beginning. So that position is just stupid. And then route artist receiver, I mean, what's the difference between that and a speedster, elusive route runner, physical route? Like, dude, these builds play the same way. The same way. I don't even want to talk about linebacker and corner because, man, I'm telling you, it'll be the same difference. These builds play the exact same way. It does not matter. Like, it's just stupid, dude. And then on top of that, man, when you actually get in, like, you know what? Nah, high school, first off. High school is garbage. I like that they have the moments, the 5 games, that's cool. But it's so stupid how you make a good play and you could end up getting punished. Let's say I was supposed to run for a touchdown as a quarterback. If I throw a touchdown pass, I lose points for that. Because I was supposed to run for a touchdown, but I ended up passing for a touchdown. So I got punished. My tape score barely went up. Like, I like the idea of the tape score. I just think they need to implement it a little bit. I think it needs to be a little bit more better on that aspect. I think it needs to be a little better. But it's like, man, only 5 high school games at that point. I mean, I know there are moments. At that point, you might as well just have the option for people to skip it. Because I guarantee you, almost nobody's going to want to play high school all over again and all just for that. Then another thing, man, like the weekly agenda. I understand they were trying to make it a bit more difficult because it was too easy. and the leadership and academics and all that. So they try to make you focus on it a little bit more. But dude, they made it too hard to get your academics up. I remember, man, I used all of my skill points one week on academics, and that crap only went from a fail to barely scraping by. How did I get to barely scraping by spending all of my skill points? What the heck? What more do you want me to do? Screw you, EA. I'm not a big fan of a season playing out while you're like in the high school. It's cool in concept, but then when you actually sit there and think about it, let's say you want to play with like Noah from Arizona, the quarterback. Let's say you want to play receiver, you want to be on this team, but you're not going to know this guy transferred to another school until you finish your high school season and you pick your hat. You're not going to know he transferred. So if you just went to Arizona and didn't know that, you're just screwed. Imagine if they had this last year, where they had Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. You would never be able to see Shedeur Sanders throwing you the ball, or you're playing alongside Hunter, because they simulated a dang season. The Road to Glory is like... Road to Glory is just not good, bro. It's just not good. I mean, there's just so much more I could say on this aspect too. Like how to, like the same things I mentioned in the Madden review, most of it applies to college football, man. The quarterback, when you make a receiver, the quarterback will never throw the correct pass you want him to make. The offensive lineman in this game is still garbage. Honestly, it's probably worse. The lineman is worse. Like, dude, one of my friends that plays, he said he had a 100 speed running back, 100 acceleration running back, and he's consistently getting caught by linemen and linebackers. Like, I know last year, and I need to quit talking. Like I said, dude, I could talk about this crap for 30 freaking minutes, but I need to limit myself. But it's like, dude, this is what I'm saying, dude. As much as last year, College Football 25, yes, this game was incredibly unrealistic, okay? The juke moves, especially when you use someone like Judkins from Ohio State, the juke moves and spin moves were getting too egregious. These dudes are hitting juke moves at 35 miles an hour, running faster than Usain Bolt in his prime, running faster than Tyreek Hill. Like, absolute absurdity. The game was horribly unrealistic. But the difference is, man, the game was fun. It was fun as a result. Yeah, there were still broken glitches and all of that. But this was actually a decent college football game, considering we didn't get one in like more than 10 years. So most of us were more than willing to give it a pass because, yes, this was the first college football game in years. You know what I'm saying? They're testing the water, see what's good and what's not good so they can get the community feedback. Awesome. Cool. I'm all for that. And then for some reason, these guys listen to the try-hard community and just dang near ruined what made last year so good. And this is why I say, man, that's why I say I don't like these people that just glaze to glaze. I keep saying this, dude, and I have to make a video about glazing. But it's like, these people will sit here and glaze everything, dude. These guys will sit here and be like, oh, no, you're just hating college football 26. This game is a step above college football 25. I love playing Ultimate Team and spending $1,000 just to maybe get a 99 overall. Stop. You're lying to yourself. You don't get any extra points for lying, bro. Just be honest and call the game like it is. You know what I'm saying? People have already put multiple hours into this game. I watched Bordeaux on YouTube. I always love his college football rebuilds. And, you know, even he has came out and admitted, like, the honeymoon phase with this game is over. And I agree with him. It's just like, man, it just sucks, dude. Because, like I said, there's a bunch of quality of life changes I do like that they added to this game. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice that they're listening to the feedback. But I think in certain aspects, you can clearly tell they just half-assed it. And I think the Road to Glory, unfortunately, is a perfect example of that. But if you guys do want me to rant about EA and some BS for 30 minutes, just let me know. I'm going to be uploading more consistently, so do be on the lookout for more videos. I am going to be talking about, like, 2K. They dropped the gameplay stuff. I'll be talking about that. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but do be on the lookout for that video. And also, yeah, I'm going to be trying to uploading a bit more on, like, TikTok and Instagram and stuff because I know, like, I'm kind of a little dead over there on those platforms. Somebody said I should upload the Snapchat too. I'll try that. See if it works out. You know what I'm saying? I need to be up there with these companies. I'm better than 2K at patch notes. But I'm still talking. Okay, stop. My lips sealed.